Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Cryptid, and this is part 4 of my Let's Play series. Today we're at the cemetery with Amaya. She's actually mourning at her mother's headstone. In the last part, she lost her grandmother, which was very traumatic. So today we're going to be attending her funeral. This is actually the first time I've played with this feature, so hopefully it all goes smoothly. If you're interested in this episode, then grab a hot drink or a cold drink. I've actually got an iced coffee here with me, a blanket, and let's hang out for a while. Okay everyone, so it's 5 o'clock. Louise's funeral is actually today, so we're just kind of hanging around until it's time to go. I think I'm gonna have her make a coffee. Boil the kettle. The funeral starts at 9, so we're just trying to get their needs up and whatnot. I think I'm gonna have Eric take the dog on a quick walk. Just a short one. Where's she going? She's not gonna go dance. I really need to get the Meaningful Stories mod. I just did like a huge purge of all of, not all, I shouldn't say all, but I just did a huge purge of a lot of custom content that I had, because I've installed a lot of mods in the last couple days, a lot more mods than I'm used to. If you're curious, there's like a list on my Tumblr page that shows what mods I use, but I have to update it because I installed a lot more. And I'm still, I really feel like I should install Meaningful Stories, because I don't love how quick the Sims go through their emotions. Like, her grandmother just died, and she was very close with her grandmother. She should be really sad, and she is, but the only reason she's sad is because I have the storytelling mod in. So I feel like with Meaningful Stories, the last time I had that, like, their emotions lasted a lot longer, which is more, it's just more realistic, and that's the type of gameplay that I like, especially when I'm playing with families. Like, I want their emotions to reflect what's happening in the game. So for the next part, that might be installed, it might not, I'm not sure. I do also want to just go through my mods in general, keep the ones I play with all the time, get rid of the ones I don't, that sort of thing. Let's check on Eric. He should be, yeah, they're just out for a walk. I think I have to bathe the dog. She looks a little dirty. We'll do that probably tonight after the funeral. Eric. Oh, the kettle's done, so why don't we have her make, we'll have her make a medium roast coffee. We're not gonna check out 𝍊𝋼𝋍 right now. Also, I put this little outfit together to make her have more outfits. Isn't it so cute? I think I would wear this for sure. Oh, she has to pee. Okay, let's have you go pee. Alright, so they're just heading back from their walk. The funeral will start at 9 a.m., so I'm probably going to get the notification in a couple minutes here. Alright. I also put together a little funeral outfit for them. Hopefully the guests show up sort of presentable. I tried to stick to guests that I've created, so hopefully that goes well. This is my first time using the funeral feature. I know it's really similar to My Wedding Stories. I think it's like the same function, I guess, is what you could say. See, you should not be dancing. Turn this off. Funeral. Go to event. We'll take Eric with us. So we're here at the graveyard. I just right quick had them change into their attire. I'm just waiting until 9 a.m., which is when the funeral is set to start. We're gonna come over here and we're going to dedicate the memorial to Louise, and we're gonna change the flowers, I think. How do we do that again? Update frame. We're gonna do, let's try oak. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're gonna quickly, before it starts, we're just gonna go talk to Louise. Are you ready to start? Yes. Okay, so we only have a couple activities. So I'm gonna have Eric come and call over the guests. Alright, so she's over here talking to Louise. This like breaks my heart. Alright, so she's just going to talk to Louise. I'm gonna have him call over the guests because I don't know if he did. Okay, there he goes. Alright, so while everyone is starting to come over, Amaya is going to come eulogize mournfully. And hopefully the guests will take their seats. Yes, okay, it looks like they're going to. He's listening to her eulogy. After she's done, I'm probably going to have him give one as well. Maybe one that's more lighthearted. And then we're just going to talk to the guests and see what they're up to. Oh. Okay. Gosh. Oh, there are objects found in build mode that are designed to work well with funerals. The Simple Life, the Simple Death podium houses many funeral interactions that a sim might like to complete during the event. The burial casket and gravesite objects can store a sim's remains, so feel free to drag a deceased sim's urn from the sim's inventory to the floor or ground and then to either of these objects. These objects also allow for funeral interactions to be performed by selecting the urn or gravestone inside. To view the urn inside the burial casket, select Open. Place a memorial display in a memorial portrait dedicated to the deceased. If you would like a more celebratory event, place a memorial cannon to give the sim an epic send-off. Although guest sims will grieve freely during a funeral, interactions like call over guests can help bring attention to funeral activities that you would like to complete. Funeral activities and interactions can be found by selecting sims, the funeral podium, or the urn. Okay, so is she done with her eulogy? Almost. So he's still listening. I think after this we're gonna have her do the moment of silence. Oh, this just breaks my heart. So loss in the family. It's hard to see those closest to us pass away. Amaya can find some solace by mourning at a tombstone or urn. She's gonna do the moment of silence. If she would come back up here. Moment of silence. There we go. And then after she does this moment of silence, we're gonna have them go outside to the gravesite and do some funeral activities there. Okay, so we're just going to call over the guests. We will have her weep. Oh, is it not back far enough? Okay. So we'll have her weep. And we'll have Eric give her a toast. And we will light a candle. Oh. Oh, where did she put that candle? Oh, on the other side. That's fine. Okay, so... Yes. Oh, she's so upset. I think we're gonna have Eric offer her some sympathies. Oh. He's just gonna try to calm her down. But this is a really hard day for her. Oh, is he crying too? Okay, so we're going to have her take some time to remember her. And we're going to have him come over. He'll give a light-hearted eulogy. Amaya's father is actually here, so I think I'm going to have... I'm about to delete the sim. Oh my gosh. Who are you? We're gonna have her come over and give him probably the same thing, probably some sympathies. She doesn't have a great relationship with her father. Like, it's okay, but they don't see each other very often. So she's kind of feeling awkward. She doesn't really know how to comfort him. Okay. She's going to mourn Louise. Alright, so they've got all their funeral activities done. Yeah, so she is going to... Yeah, she's having a really hard time with this. She's gonna reminisce about the deceased. Eric is just gonna talk to some guests. He's gonna talk to Amaya's father here. He'll offer like a sympathetic joke. There we go. Oh. Amaya's grandmother isn't actually related to her through Jonathan. Louise was Amaya's grandmother through Amaya's mother, Leanne. And this is actually Leanne's gravesite here. This is Amaya's mother's gravesite. So we'll just have her mourn Leanne while she's here. And light a candle for Leanne as well. Leanne actually passed away when Amaya was a child. So she's had a lot of loss in her life. Alright. I think Amaya is going to make her way back inside and talk to Louise's portrait again. Just let her know that she misses her. Gosh. Funerals are so hard. They're so devastating. Let's check out her moodlets here. Missing their smile. A subtle, persistent sense of absence permeates the rhythm of everyday life for Amaya, a quiet reminder of the love she shared. Oh, I've never seen that one before. Bittersweet memories. The pain is largely gone, leaving some lingering memories, both good and bad. It is important to mourn and remember the good life and moments with the departed sim. Oh. And she really feels alone in this grief. She doesn't have a great relationship with Eric right now. Their friendship is actually very low. So she doesn't really feel like she can turn to him. And the same with Jonathan. Like, this is her father and they don't have a very good friendship. So she's really struggling. She's having a really hard time. Eric is taking it pretty hard too, but not. He was sort of expecting this. I mean, Louise was an elder. She lived a very full life. Oh, Amaya feels just really lost. She's sort of pacing around, doesn't really know what to do with herself. Alright, so the funeral is just about to end here. I'll cut back when they get back home. Okay, so they're back home. The funeral just ended. Amaya is just going through the motions right now. She's feeling very lost, very confused. She's had Louise's urn up in her bedroom for the last few days, so it feels very foreign to her to have to leave the headstone and have to leave the urn at the graveyard. She feels like she should be home. Louise should be home. She should be eating dinner with them. You know, she's feeling a lot of grief in this moment right now. So she's probably just gonna eat these and she's gonna head up to bed. She's not really in the mood for really anything right now. Eric is probably gonna head to bed too, and I'm probably gonna end this part here. I know it's been a bit of a shorter episode, but the next episode I do will definitely be the typical 20 minutes. But I know this episode was a little bit sad, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.